So,
okay.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Saturday Brew Crew's podcast. We have a very unspecial one for you tonight. We have no guests. It's us three again.
and
I
one
hope you
beer.
enjoy. We have one beer.
Still bald.
And you're not bald. You have way more hair than me. It's incredible.
It grew really quick.
Dude,
It's good.
I don't like it when you
glad.
take your hat off.
You know, damn.
I'm just being honest.
You know what Tyler looks like? Tyler looks like the guy that rides a fucking MotoGP motorcycle and takes off his helmet after doing this crazy jump at Nitro Circus.
Yeah.
He looks like a what's his name? Jeremy McGrath? Mark McGrath? Who's that fucking that motorcyclist from back in the day when we were kids? Mark McGrath?
I don't know.
You don't remember?
No.
Wow.
Never watched.
But
Wow.
Tyler came up with the topic earlier today.
Yes.
And by the way, it also says in our description that Tyler wants to talk about love, and we're going to talk to you about how honey packs have affected your sex life. I figure you guys don't know what I type in on this, and I just kind of throw you.
Are you serious? You put that in there?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's in the video
God.
description that we're going to talk about how honey packs have affected your sex life.
I mean, we all know how it's affected.
Still not sponsored.
But still not sponsored.
I think
I'm trying to.
Manscaped should jump on.
I really
after
did. You see the post that I posted?
Yeah.
I tagged Manscaped on all that shit, man. I was like, you know what? Hopefully they see
You want a
this.
sip of our beer?
Yeah. We're sharing a beer tonight. Please send money. We are all broke.
I've been lazy all day and didn't think to go out.
Oh yeah, ooh, that's good.
Yeah, it's pretty tasty.
Devil's Backbone Oktoberfest Lager.
Yeah, it's really
Well,
tasty.
das die Blonde, sie das meine Freunde, meine Schwester. It makes you speak perfect German. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so
What if I was just like, no, I'm just kidding.
oh my god, you did that live. We're gonna get banned.
No. I didn't actually do the hand signal either. So
that's
you're allowed to put your arms up. You know,
Yeah, you have to vape.
I do. We're sharing this too.
Canceled.
We're all gonna get fucking AIDS,
I got my
herpes,
vape.
all the bad shit.
Yeah, so I guess that's an interesting point that Tyler brought up, talking about love in
Love.
relationships.
Love
Yeah,
in
he's like,
relationships.
yeah.
I like that.
Like get like deep in love.
Yeah,
Instead of just being like, love is just a chemical that makes humans mate. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, it is.
you want to get deep.
I don't think it's a chemical that makes humans mate. Because you can have sex without loving somebody.
It's true.
Yeah, it's like the whole mantra of guys
just
when they
horny.
cheat and women when they cheat. It's
It's
like
the
different.
emotional and physical
yeah,
connection thing.
They always say women emotionally cheat and men physically cheat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's exactly true.
yeah.
But I
Because
do
the
like the
girl
topic
get
of love.
invested into this guy for months,
Immediately
months and
after having sex for the first time.
Yeah, well, no, not even the latch
Yeah,
on.
what is up with that?
Well, that too, but they'll latch on to this guy and they'll be talking. He'll be saying things that you're not saying because you're at work. You come home, you get
Keep
pressure
these
with
lights
more.
blue. I'm sorry.
Keep them blue.
Yeah, they keep changing, and it's really changing the. I don't know.
All right.
That's just me.
You got it, Dad.
Hey, don't do that.
Is that too blue?
No, blue's beautiful.
Or is that blue better?
I like the other
I
blue.
like that.
This one? Yeah, I like that.
I like that blue.
Yeah, I agree. So, and like I was saying, with the cheating aspect of things, is these women get attached because he's saying all the things. This guy might not have a job. All he does is sex your wife, and then you're at work slaving away on your 9 to 5. You get home, you got to fix the cupboard and unclog the sink, and you have all this other shit to do, and then you want to relax. You go sit down and play video games. She hears the Xbox turn on, doo-doo, and then she's instantaneously mad, and she goes and texts Chad Bradley, and is like, he's on the fucking game again, and Chad's like, well, let's get coffee at my place.
Yo, this sounds all too familiar. I'm just kidding. God damn, it wasn't a guy named Chad Bradley, but
And so then,
And you want to know what's funny? It's like, would you rather have your man, and so many people have said this, but would you rather have your man sitting there at home playing video games, not cheating, or would you rather have him out and about?
cheating.
that's what it feels like, right?
Yeah, so
Because I was the dude that was at the house chilling, playing video games, at night, whatever, going out.
Yeah.
I was never the dude that was I'm going out every night to the bar and I'm gonna get drunk and I'm gonna talk to some blonde bitches at the bar. That was never me.
yeah,
And we can see how that turned out, huh?
yeah,
Just nothing's good enough.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
But and then when my problem is when you get into those relationships and something like that detrimental happens to you, it like affects your mental psyche,
Yeah.
100%, and then you're like kind of plagued by the fact that you've been cheated on
Yeah.
for months, years. You know, it like stays with you, and you're like,
Yeah.
man, I wasn't good enough for this person, so I'm not going to be good enough for.
Well, you know what helped me through that and fix that? Mushrooms.
Really?
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes. Mushrooms helped me through all that shit.
Wow.
I have no. I don't know. There's a lot of things that mushrooms did for me. Yeah, I'll take some of this beer.
Yeah, the sipping beer.
All right.
It's interesting because like I have a hard time coping with the cheating thing. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I'm always not feeling good enough, jealous. Like
Yeah,
that
you know-
kind of thing. You know what I mean?
I don't want to cut you off or anything.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about, but like, you know, every person is different,
Mhm.
and you know, just like men, women also, I feel like, anyways, want to explore other things as well.
Yeah.
So it's like that's where like the whole monogamy and all that shit
Mhm.
comes into.
Monogamy is a fairly
topic.
new thing.
Yeah.
Well, fairly new. It was like, you know, it wasn't really a thing. And
Prehistoric times.
prehistoric,
Yeah,
like,
everybody was
yeah.
fucking everybody else.
Yeah.
Everybody was poly. I mean, everybody was tearing it
and
up.
that's why your dick is shaped like a mushroom, because it acts like a plunger to get other things out of. the
Yeah,
woman that
yeah.
you're-
Pull the other guy's seed out.
Competition.
Yeah, it's-
Yeah. My seed's better. I'm pulling mine out. I'm pulling your seed out with my cock.
Yeah, which is gross in my
It's
opinion.
terribly
It's
gross.
awful.
Is that how crazy disease started and shit?
I'm sure that's how.
That's
Well,
probably why they want everybody to be monogamous.
I guess, but like my
What do
other
you mean?
Huh?
What do you mean?
like how STDs started.
Yeah.
No, I think
Because if
that's-
everybody was, I mean, people are,
Nah, that's-
everybody's still fucking everybody, you know what I mean?
Right.
But it's like, you know, if you try to implement this idea of having one person that you find, that's the person that you're going to mate with for the rest of your life and you're going to make babies with and all this shit, then you're going to reduce your chances of getting STDs. You'd hope. Until they go out and fuck Chad Bradley
Right,
while
right.
you're playing video games. You know what I mean? Like, it's human nature, man. It is in human nature. And you talked to me about this. You were reading this book and you were telling me about
Yeah,
it.
it's called Sex at Dawn.
Yeah, I have to read that book because it was really interesting when I remember it clear as day. I was taking a fucking shit and you Snapchatted me this thing and I was reading it and I'm like, you know, that really kind of makes sense.
Mhm.
As far as humans and human nature, it's in our DNA to reproduce with what we find attractive or where we want to share our genes with
Yep.
and whatnot. And
Well,
you
it's
know,
interesting because
you
like
can't find the one person.
What,
Yeah.
what did I hear?
You think you can.
well, like birth control, like women can like smell like subconsciously the pheromones of a man,
Just like we can.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
like we don't realize it, but you're
Yeah.
like, man, I'm attracted to that
Yeah,
girl, and everybody's
yeah.
like, why? You just you can't quite put it into words, but you know,
You just know.
what I mean? Like
Yeah.
visually, you're like, oh, she's beautiful, but like there's something else there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like women have that. So like when women are on birth control, this book describes it all. But when they're on birth control, it like fucks that up, and they can't sense the same thing. So like when your chick gets off birth control, she might be like, you know, like,
Yeah.
you know,
And it already fucks your hormones up anyways. Like pretty much all the birth controls affects a woman's hormones.
And I think part of the problem is like if children weren't weaponized like they are,
Yeah.
having a couple different kids wouldn't be so like demonizing and scary.
That's
Yeah.
something to fucking talk about.
So
Yeah.
Using your children as a weapon.
Dude, it's really sad. Fortunately, my ex isn't doing anything like that, and
hello.
we have a pretty good
I'm watching,
co-parenting
yeah.
relationship with each other.
Yeah, I know where
And
you're going.
there's a cat in the room. That's what Tanner's pointing at, by
Yeah.
the way.
Yeah.
He's just like, yeah, I know where you're going.
Yeah,
the
Pete.
cat hates him.
Yeah, PP.
We start talking about pussy. Next thing you know, one shows up. Goddamn.
Yeah, PP. showed up.
So you know, there's so many people out there that go through, you know, the weaponizing of their children with their with their significant others or whatnot, and then there's so many other people that also go through a really smooth, you know, breakup and a divorce or whatever, and they have kids together and they're able to like communicate and talk to each other and whatnot, and life is good, and it's even better for the kids because they get to share that equal time with each
Mom and dad,
parent
yeah.
and without the hatred and resentment and all that bullshit. And you're weaponizing of kids is so fucking real, and it's scary and it's disgusting.
Well,
and
it's like
gross.
you can be a shitty dad for like literally missing or being late for an appointment.
Yeah.
But like the mom, I've seen horror stories where like the mom's like a heroin addict.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, the child needs to be in the mother's
Yeah,
life.
we can't take
You're
the
like,
child from the mother. Yeah.
You know, dad's like fighting for custody, spending thousands of dollars on custody battles, and the court's just like, well, children can't be without their parents, without the mother. And it's like, well, no. If one parent's not great and the other parent's phenomenal, you know, then what's the issue?
Yeah.
You know, and in certain cases, like situationally, it has to be like looked at. You can't just like broad spectrum kids involved in both parents' lives. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just it's a tough one.
It's a really tough
cookie
topic
to swallow. Yeah, it's not really a look at that. What's up, Chris? It's not really one of
Chris.
those. Yeah, Chris killed him with the photos.
Seriously. Love these pictures, man.
Yeah, it's not one of those things. Like, this is a really serious topic, and I know, like, you have kids, I have a child.
Mm-hmm.
He has
his hand.
Yeah, he's got Pamela Henderson.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if I kissed that, but
yeah,
Lips might get pregnant.
But you know,
strong swimmers.
His eyeballs explode.
That's what Tyler views as his woman. It's just his hand. He puts like little smiley faces.
Yeah, like when Carton does fucking Jennifer Lopez on his hand.
Yes. What did he say? Something about tacos, right? Taco flavor kisses. Yeah, man.
No, don't bring me to this one question. Like, what is love? You know?
Well,
love and marriage.
Yeah, you know every lyric of the song, but like, I don't know. Like what's your perception of it is different than what I would perceive, and
you're
the same way. So like,
and is that whole like, oh, you know type of thing actually like
we had this conversation
real?
So there's this thing. So love, I believe, in my opinion, anyways. And now that you've introduced this whole thing to me about the monogamy and polygamy and all that bullshit, like I think a little bit differently about it. Like I feel like love is something that is a quality that you appreciate about somebody else. Okay. And this person could literally be almost perfect in your eyes with everything that they do. Mm-hmm. Right. And then the more that you're around that and the consistency that they share and show, it's like that creates a more of a bond, like an emotional type bond, like how women are super emotional creatures and dudes can be emotional too. Yeah. We're all allowed to have emotions. We're allowed to cry and all that bullshit. But that's another thing too that's so frowned upon, like in the male masculinity thing or whatever. Yeah. Like dudes are allowed to fucking cry. And
yeah, of course.
My dad told me that when I was little and I started crying. I was like trying to fight it and shit. He's like, "What are you fighting?" I'm like, "I don't want to cry." I was little. Like it's not like I was around people saying you can't cry, but I was little. It was like a thing. Yeah. And then my dad was like, "No, man, you're allowed to cry. You're allowed to be upset and blah blah blah." But anyways, so
you hear that thing though about how like when a woman sees a man cry, they're already out the door.
I don't think that's real.
I've heard that.
I don't think that's real. I don't think that's real at all. And if it is real,
I've seen it.
If it is real, then that woman grew up in an environment, I believe, where it's one of those things that's super frowned upon in the in that circle that she grew up in. Right. But I don't think that that's real. I think actually, if anything, it would be more of like a turn on for a woman because she sees the vulnerability of her man in an emotional state, and women are emotional. Women are emotional creatures.
Yeah.
So the more feeling that they see of emotion from you, they feed off of it, you know? And also a good woman is supposed to comfort you in a situation like that. Right. And help you deal with your shit. Like you would with her.
Yeah, like when I deal with my like problems when I'm upset, I like go for a drive. Yeah. You know, and like I drive a fishbowl now, obviously, but like and I'm crying in my car or something. And I feel like people are looking at me and they're like, this dude, that's a weak motherfucker. You know? But like I know it's not the case. I'm just like having a breakdown or something.
Yeah.
Fun thing about monogamy and shit like that. Fun little fun fact. Gorillas actually have the smallest penises out of all the primates.
Damn, they haven't seen me. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, that's like with Tyler's sister. She got a new lens for a camera. It's a 150 to 600.
600.
It's a one big gargantuan.
Yeah.
He said, "Oh, my sister got a BBC," and I was like, "Man, y'all got a really open relationship here." I was like, "All right." He's like, "No, like a big camera lens." I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." And I said, "Oh, you can finally take a dick pic."
She was perfect.
No,
Sends it up on a
and
tripod.
you know why that is? It's because male gorillas will compete. It's like, okay, if there was like a group of females, the three of us were gonna fuck them, and we like all fight over who's gonna fuck them, and then like if you won because you're the more powerful man, and they all fuck you, and then we're just left fuckless, just kind of chilling on the abortion couch, and you're just like beating cheeks on Tyler's bed with all these chicks, your penis genetically would actually get smaller.
Because you're using it?
Because you have asserted your dominance and that you don't need to...
You're exhuming your body with testosterone.
Yeah.
And you're just like...
You're so dominant that you don't need to, like... You know what I mean? You don't have to beat anybody else out. You already have the posse of women.
You got what you need, so you don't need to expand.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. So...
Wow.
Yeah. Crazy.
Very interesting.
Yeah. I've learned a lot from... That was all in that book.
Yeah, dude, I really want to read that book because it sounds crazy. It sounds really interesting. I actually like opened my mind up a little bit listening to you.
What's that book called?
Share some
Sex
excerpts.
at Dawn.
Share some
Sex at
excerpts.
Dawn. Go check it out.
Yeah, I bought it on Amazon. It's like $11.
That's not bad.
No, not at all.
Hard copy, right? Hardback.
No, it's a soft copy.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not a paperback. But that book's really interesting because it also talks about how like back in like medieval times, a guy could go home to his wife and be like, "All right, I'm going out for the night," and like go over to the brothel. And just go fuck.
Yeah.
And then come back and be like, "Huh, honey, I'm home."
Let me give you gonorrhea that I just contracted.
And we're all gonna die at 27.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Maybe man, there's got to be something to it, man.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the reason why they have.
Like he doesn't love the women at the brothel.
No, he just enjoys having sex.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. That's exactly like what we first started talking about, and that's the thing I think with some people, men and women, where it's like, where it's like you can have sex with somebody, you can have sex with a chick, and then right when you're done, you're like, all right, I'm out. I'll holler at you later.
That PNC is kind of crazy too.
And then they're like, wait, you're not gonna stay? And like they had already gotten the emotional thing from you, and then they got the physical thing, and they're like enamored with this whole idea of love and whatnot. And it's like, no, you can't leave. You're not leaving. And then they do everything they can to keep you there and whatnot.
And then you text your friends and you're like 911. Hey man, emergency.
Yeah, call me please. Call me.
Tell me your car.
Tell me you need some help, bro. Like,
leaving shit under your pillow and
man.
so they can come back.
Yeah.
I haven't dealt with that, but
I have.
Have you?
Yeah.
Is this something that we can share?
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Yeah. So I was with a girl, and we had sex, stayed night, whatever, and she wound up leaving like a hair tie under my pillow
to use as an excuse to come back.
I mean, when I looked around the house, she later left her whole purse.
Whoa,
whole purse.
Damn.
Yeah.
You fucked the fucking brains out of her, huh? Damn.
It was, she just left like all this stuff, and I'm like finding it, and I'm like,
minutes. Fuck it.
I think I heard like one moan, and he was like, "Oh, that was great, wasn't it?" We walked downstairs.
He barely got the head in.
Yeah, he's just
look,
like,
man,
we're done now.
Everything hurts at 65 miles per hour. Okay.
Yeah.
You don't have to have an 8-inch dick. Okay. You can have 4, 5, 6 and kill it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
What was it like? One G spot's like 2 inches.
It's like 2 inches in, but they're only like 4 inches deep.
So good. I'm so good then. I'm so good. Thank you.
Yeah, it's like having you just have like
Thanks for giving me more than 2 1/4. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, God. You just have another pointer finger just poking out.
Never mind. I'm not gonna talk about that.
Now, does the honey pack increase its length?
No. It just makes that motherfucker harder than this bottle of glass, bro. Okay. Like it
forged cock.
It is seriously hardened steel. Okay. I'm telling you right now, you can unsheath that thing, and it goes shing, and they know it's about to go down. Okay, they are about to get stabbed at the stabbing
So
cabinet.
is that the one noise? Like if like you revealed it, would that be the one noise you want?
Yeah. But it's best to do it at night.
I would like that like boing noise, you know.
Like,
like the noise when you like smack those little fucking bendy door stops.
Yeah.
The ones that like if every time I pulled my cock out it made that noise. I think that would be really hilarious.
what if your dick had like the fucking like the spring lever action and it's like
Had like a wind up
It
there to like,
starts-
smack it.
it starts spinning around like a white helicopter.
She smashes
You
like,
start smacking your fucking chest with your guy.
Yeah.
Uncontrollably. Wow.
Yeah. But
See, this is how crazy these things can get
Yeah.
sometimes.
Right.
We go from seriousness to
Yeah, we went to
Ooh, yeah.
love to cock.
hard cocks, man. Like,
Yeah.
look,
I mean, it's all in the same spectrum, kind of.
I'm serious though. The honeypack's a real thing, man.
Mm.
Yeah.
So if you want to get down to the biz,
That's what Tyler's cock sounds like. Clack clack clack.
you want to get down to the biz, grab a honey pack. You'll be surprised.
And if you don't know where to get them, contact me. I got you. I make them actually.
I was waiting for
I'm
that.
packed-
He has a honey
them.
pack lab.
I've got a laboratory in my closet, in a dresser, underneath the socks.
Underneath the socks. Just a
Yeah.
bunch of little elves producing honey packs for you.
Yeah,
That's
Yep.
funny.
just like the
I-
Keebler
I-
heads.
I just want to get a little deeper with this love.
Let's
thing.
go.
Like, deep, man.
Okay.
I mean,
Like
You know-
More than 4 inches deep.
yeah.
Yeah, I like it on the same
more
track
than
there.
that. More than I can,
So like
Okay.
5 1/4.
Okay, so we're hitting the back of the cervix.
Yeah,
All
right.
right.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. It's funny when that happens because it's like they
Yeah.
punch up a little bit.
Yeah.
You know? Have you? Oh,
Nope.
never mind.
Never been there.
Wow.
So.
It's like it feels like a little
Don't know what you're
ball
talking
back
about.
there. It feels like a little like a marble
That's
or
why I
something.
hate IUDs. They're so
Yes.
pokey.
Yeah, dude. The doctor said, I'm sorry, we're going to get back to this.
Sure,
but the
sure,
doctor
go ahead.
said, when my ex got her birth control put in, the doctor said, yeah, you're never going to feel it.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, cool.
Wrong.
So the first time we fucked, it felt like a piece of dental floss that was inside of her. And it was like, maybe it was like horizontal in there. I don't know. But it felt like it was scraping the top of my dickhead.
Mhm.
And it pulled back and like it was an uncomfortable thing for a minute. And I'm like,
Yeah.
like I can't go.
Started short
I
stroking
can't
it.
go all the. Yeah, you
You're
can't
restricted.
go all the way in, and it's only in a couple positions too. But
Yeah.
like you just can't go far.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you can't take it to the fucking limit.
Yeah.
You can't
So-
make their legs uncontrollably shake.
That's the best.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah.
So start crying and shit. You're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Anyways,
You-
have you ever been with a crier?
yes.
It sounded so disappointing.
Come on, Tyler.
Let's get
I
him
need
to,
you-
let's get him to the bar.
Goddamn right. Yeah. Start
Yeah, we
talking,
were there last night.
Start talking
Yeah.
about their daddy issues.
Yeah, we went to the bar last night. That was interesting. And then somebody was like, "Yeah, there's pool tables up here." He and I sprinted up the stairs and realized we didn't have fucking quarters.
You're so used to not having to put quarters in
Right.
Yeah,
downstairs.
yeah. Could you imagine every
You-
time I have to go down to my basement, I have to put a quarter into the door? And
Can
I'm
you
like,
imagine if you did have quarters in anybody that wanted to play? You'd be rich.
Oh yeah, no.
You'd be like, yeah, $1.50, $1.75, $2.
Yeah,
I'd never come play pool with y'all. I'd never be here playing pool.
I'd have like the key on my keychain.
Fuck,
and
it's
then
not
I can, like,
free.
unlock it and like get balls out myself, so I don't have.
Yeah.
You know. But then when everybody comes over, they're like, "Oh, sick! You got a pool table?" I'd be like, "Yeah, $1 to play." And they're like, "Oh, you got quarters?" I'd keep a
Oh.
jar of fucking quarters.
Yeah.
I'd keep like $10.
You'd
in
be
quarters.
so rich.
I know.
Have you ever seen those?
The TikToks about
The guys with the laundromats?
Yeah, they're making like $7-8 grand a week.
Yeah.
Dude.
I would love to own one. That would be
And
Oh,
there's not a lot of
awesome.
maintenance to it, right?
No.
Yeah, probably not. But when there is, it's probably expensive, but you got it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Can
Um,
you imagine having like 4 laundromats? Oh, it'd be fucking
Ooh.
great.
Damn.
there's some people I heard.
20, what is it? Like $28,000?
Yeah.
What are you getting from that?
Yeah, you
And
you
4
can
laundromats?
really net a lot of money from a laundromat.
Yeah.
You just have to come out of pocket for it
It's
first.
like 10 grand up front, and then you like clear that in 2 months.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
Easy. Especially if it's in an environment like a low poverty type environment, you know,
Yeah.
where it's like,
There's like the laundromat that's right by the Wawa up the road. I'm sure that place brings in tons of money.
oh, the Soaps and Suds right there at the corner of
Yeah.
Harpersville.
It's got a car wash there and
Yeah.
a laundromat. So
Yeah.
while you're waiting for your fucking clothes to dry, you can get your car wet.
Yeah. Like, okay. A lot of people walk with their dirty laundry. I've seen this before, and it's like they walk with like these baskets. They got their kids taking baskets and shit, and it's like, dang, man. Like, that sucks, you know?
Yeah.
It kind of sucks.
Yeah.
It kind of sucks that America's in that position anyways, where it's like there really is a line that divides everybody based off of their financial status.
I lived in an apartment that I had to connect my washing machine to my sink.
Yeah.
I was like, what is this fucking shit?
Yeah. Isn't that weird?
They're like, yeah, it connects to the sink. And I was like, what?
Yeah. Have you seen this? Have you seen that before?
Yeah. I was disgusted. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
I was like, this is real life right now. Like, I have to do this. And they were like,
all because there's no fucking connection in the house.
Yeah. And then I moved
to the apartment or whatever.
And then I moved to a different place, and they were like, yeah, there's a walk-in area where you can fold your laundry. And it was like this fucking room that was like the size of this area that we're in. And there was like a table and fucking laundry hookups. And
you know what would happen in that room, right?
Yeah.
All the clean laundry would be piled up in there. You're like, yeah, I'm supposed to fold it in here, but I don't want to. I'm busy.
Yeah, my room was always immaculate. A walk-in closet that had no clothes in it. I'd be like, all right, time to get ready for the day, and walk downstairs, find the pile, fucking pull everything out. Christine said, I think trust is the key. Communication, but also trusting in the other person's intention.
Of course.
Yeah, that's very valid.
That is a
say that one more time
for the people in the back.
Yeah.
You know, that's another reason that people can have such a strong, loving connection with each other. You know, obviously, trust and communication is like really probably like the two key things.
Yeah. Oh, and one thing that I want to say that I absolutely hate is do not bring what happened to you in the past to this new relationship. It's basically like when you get into a new relationship, it's like a clean slate.
Yeah.
And it's gonna suck when you find out, you know, that you can't trust this person again because you found out something, you know, it's untrustworthy. But you know, when you bring all that stuff over, it's like basically saying, "Oh, I don't trust you already," and that's bad.
You never let your guard down, but never let your guard shown.
Oh, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah. 100%. You can't let your guard down, but you can't also be like putting up these walls, and your partner has to like navigate through these fucking walls and try to get to you. You know, and it's like not. You know, I've used this before with my boss at my my fuel trucking job. He is like, shout out to Joe Santoro. When he hires people, it doesn't matter who you are or whatever, or anything like that. Like, you could even have a criminal record probably, and he would hire you, and he would give 100% of his trust to that person
until they break it.
Until they do something to alter that trust in the slightest way, then his guard's up and his guard is showing.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know, I left that job back in August last year, and I was just basically like, not to him or not to anybody that worked there. It was just the job itself was just like, man, fuck. And I left there kind of like on bad, you know, terms. And it was really bad. And then we had a conversation a couple months ago, and he hired me back and all that, you know, and it was like, that guy, his guard is up now with me, you know what I mean? Yeah. But at the same time, like, he knows and he understands, you know, the situation and everything that I was in and whatnot. And, you know, he's a cool dude, man. But that's the thing about people, is that they need to learn how to give 100% of their trust to a new person when they're entering a new relationship. And like, until that person starts to show, you know, any kind of untrustworthy qualities, it's open season. You know, you got to have that full trust with somebody no matter what. And that's also what helps build that love also. You know, over time, it's like back in high school. Remember the thing back in high school, girls would be like, "I love you," blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Like, dude, we've been dating like a week.
Yeah.
You don't fucking know me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just like my dick, and that's it. Like,
Yeah.
like you don't love me.
Yeah.
But then, like, you know, over time or whatever, throughout the course of like maybe 6 months to a year or something, you really start to develop that. I like a lot of things about this person.
Yeah.
A lot of things, and the things that I don't like, I can kind of overlook.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, you know, you can definitely love. That's what I think love is. I mean, I don't know. I love somebody, you know, and now I just love her because she's the mother of my children, and that's you know, that's about the extent of that love.
Yeah.
But you know, love is complicated, man.
Yeah.
It is.
Love's complicated.
It is.
Both people have to be really on the same page, man.
Yeah.
And
a lot of communication.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
And you know, I want to say, kind of personal experience, that even it's weird because even after so much shit has gone down, like bad things, negative things has happened, you can still, or I believe you can still love someone.
Yeah, of course.
And I think, you know, that's kind of crazy. It's kind of maybe contradicting what I said.
No, so you understand, and it's just like what Chris just said in the chat. He said, all learning experiences to prepare yourself for if you see those signs again, like the red flags, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like you love somebody, like I love
bull.
like I love my ex, you loved your ex.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know the qualities that you like in a person now.
Mm-hmm.
And now you've learned more qualities that you're not gonna want to put up with, you know?
Yeah.
So you understand now. So like the love that you have for the next person is probably gonna be 10 times stronger and 10 times better because you've experienced what it feels like to love somebody in the first place.
Yeah.
The first love is always a naive love.
Yep.
Right.
You're learning yourself, you're learning her. The second love is not so much of naive love, I think.
Yeah.
I haven't loved anybody since. So it's like I just think that I understand what I know I want next.
Yeah.
So
well, it's like a different thing when
God,
like,
this is so fucking deep.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's like a different thing though, with like
What are we
how
doing?
how you love your kids and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like a completely different.
That's a
thing.
different
Like,
love.
Relationship.
That's a love
is
that
different
can never be unbroken.
Yeah. No.
Ever, no matter what. Like in my opinion, I don't think it could ever be unbroken at all.
Like I can get mad.
You had said something to me
Unbroken?
about
Shit.
like if anything happened. Or
Oh,
like
if something happened, if something happened to my son, I'm killing whoever did something to him.
Yeah.
I'll go to jail.
Yeah, that's a different type of like that's more of a love than like your homies.
Yeah.
You know, like, y'all know I love y'all.
Yeah.
And it's like I'd do anything for you. I don't know if I'd kill somebody if they beat your ass, you know? But like I'd be there for you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
it's like I was friends with the guy. And, like,
now if somebody killed y'all, I don't know, man.
It's a mess.
Yeah, but that ass beating might lead to death. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that just, I don't know, man. I feel like these can kill somebody, man.
I find
in the right circumstances. For
Yeah.
Yeah. I find fighting a little different in my book. I actually was FaceTiming someone earlier today, and she had said the point. She was like, "You are just one of those. What is it? Uncontroversial."
No, you're
unconfrontational.
Yeah, non-confrontational.
Yeah, non-confrontational person. Like she was like, I don't know anyone else like.
Well,
you.
see, there's that. I feel like I've got that, but at the same time, there's something that is gonna kick in a situation that you've never experienced before.
Yeah.
To where it could drive you to be somebody you don't even know. Like you got Tyler and Todd and Toddler. You know, it could be somebody else. You know what I mean?
Todd comes out, he's fighting.
and it's like, but we're all, I mean, fuck, man, you're young.
Yeah.
You're young. I'm older than y'all, but I'm still young, I think. Yeah. And like, I'm still learning who I am. And nobody ever is going to reach the end of their journey knowing exactly who they are, because you could always grow somehow or another. Even if you live to be 150 years old, you'll have a lot of fucking experience and shit, But if you could continue to live, you'd gain more.
Oh, that's right. The queen died.
Yeah, the queen died.
Yeah.
Yeah, here she's come back from Gulag.
Dude, the memes that were produced from that, okay, so look, the memes that I saw started at a point 45 minutes before she was dead. Like, I was like, I was looking at the news thing. It's like the queen has died 10 minutes ago. 45 minutes ago, somebody posted the most egregious fucking meme I've ever seen in my life. And I'm like, holy shit. There was no time for anybody to breathe. And they were just boom, boom,
Yeah,
boom.
I saw the one that was like Meghan Markle with the queen coming back alive just to choke Meghan Markle to death.
Yeah, and then the Princess Diana shit.
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
Princess Diana waiting for the queen to come back. Like just ready to fucking beat some ass. Man, look, oh man.
Christine said The Simpsons called her date of death.
Did they really?
No, there was.
Can we look this up?
Yeah. Yes, I'll look it up.
The Royal Guards dropped the ball on the res.
What?
Yeah, they were probably told all the other guys were one shot.
Chris also said those that give off a nice-natured attitude are among
Simpsons
those
predicted yet again.
you don't want to push to that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I missed that.
You don't want to push mild-mannered people too.
Yeah, you don't want to get
violence.
good people to violent places because that is when a brand new person is born.
Yeah.
And that could be scary.
Yeah.
I mean, that could be real scary.
So what's the deal with The Simpsons?
Yet again.
You turned into a roundabout.
Age. And charged with damaging the royal coach, putting several dents in the royal horse. Have you please? Lord, we Americans love queens, be they homecoming or daring. This woman, however, is an imposter. Her luggage is inscribed.
The Simpsons predicted.
What the?
I love the X-Files music.
Yeah.
Oh, it brings back memories, man.
Yeah.
I believe that.
Is this it?
It says Simpsons predict the death of the Queen of England in
I'm driving on
2022.
the left. This is turning out to be our most enjoyable trip ever.
Yes, this trip is entirely uneventful.
Dad, no! You turned into a roundabout.
That's what it'd be like.
Keep turning. Keep turning.
Like how you see Marge's hair out the back of the truck.
I see an opening.
No, it's too risky. We'll just wait till the traffic thins out. Turn. Keep turning. Keep turning. Keep turning. Keep turning.
I don't know when they're gonna.
That's it.
fuck?
I'm acting the way America expects. Unilaterally. Okay, I'm gonna go over there and see if they're cool. Okay, let's see. Oh, you can buff that out. You can buff that out. That's factory error. Oh, that thing's supposed to be on fire. Lady, please. Get back in your overturned car. Let the guys handle this.
We'll deal with him, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty.
Dad, you rear-ended the Queen of England.
The Queen of what?
They beat him with clubs.
Yeah. It's still a long video.
Yeah.
Your mom said check your messenger.
Oh, did she send it to me?
I think she did.
Yeah, your mom's probably more on point than you are.
Yes.
Yeah. You're the Google Queen tonight, Christine. Wow. Christine, the Google Queen. Whoa.
Damn, that's hot.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, why
Was that a perfectly shaped heart in the
Yeah.
spoken word?
I'm gonna go over there and see if they're cool. He gets his ass beat. I think the people who do The Simpsons are from the future.
Well, Chris just said, I'm convinced that the people who created The Simpsons were time travelers. What is that? Pause that.
What does this say?
There was a sticker.
What does it say? I can't read that.
8/9,
The sticker says
2022.
8/9/2022.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, let me turn it.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Are you sure somebody just didn't put that in there and be like, you know what I mean?
Watch that video I was watching just to see
8/9/2022.
Yeah. Which was when the Queen died.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, yesterday.
Oh my god, no shit, bro.
Yeah, kind of wild.
Back in your lady.
Okay, lady, get back.
Oh, that thing's
Well, he gets his
supposed
ass
to be an
whooped.
overturned car. That's factory error. Oh, that thing's supposed
What was that?
I'm going. Nothing. I'll talk to you later.
Oh.
Lady.
No, remember he gets his ass beat after this. Just tap it forward a little bit. Like how we're trying to.
September is the 9th month, not the 8th month.
Whatever.
Shut up!
I don't care.
Did it really say 8 or 9?
I said. Well, it said 8. What was the? It said. I thought it said like 8/9/22. Yeah. Right. Or am I reading it backwards? Yeah.
Yeah,
See?
8/9/2022.
Yeah. 8/9/2022.
That looks photoshopped in there.
Yeah, it
I'm
has
gonna
to be.
honest.
8/9/2022 is not the correct date
No.
because Kit's right.
Yeah. Unless
That's
maybe,
August.
Yeah. Unless maybe we're reading the date wrong. Maybe it's day, month, year.
Do they do that in England where they do it differently, where it's like day, month, year rather than no? Because then that would be the 22nd month and the 8th
No.
day.
Day.
8
8.
September 2022.
8 September 2022. That's what that thing says.
Oh, the guy Googled when she died.
Well, of course we know that, but like, what does the note say?
8 September 2022.
Yeah.
But it's written day,
But it's written
month,
by the numbers.
year. I don't know.
What the fuck, man? Anyways,
She died on the 8th. Yeah.
is that,
Yeah. Yep. She
Well-
lived through a lot.
yeah. I mean, she was fucking queen for like what 76 years or some shit.
Yeah.
And I heard something how we'll never see a queen of England ever again.
No.
It will be a king.
Kid said glitch in the Matrix. My Matrix is constantly glitching.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Constantly
That is funky.
He's over here like hardcore looking at this.
Yeah. What is he doing? Like like checking to see like the size difference of it or something?
No, I'm trying to see if it's maybe like a frame thing he caught, or you know how sometimes it just like clicking frame, it'll be like one frame that pops up.
Right.
So he's going frame by frame.
So it was just on the fucking horse and carriage.
Yeah, I guess so.
That is funky.
Yeah, something like that.
What? How?
Nope, I don't see anything in that video.
Huh. So maybe it's Photoshop. Maybe people get that. See, the queen, she probably had a bad vape or something.
She had a bad vape.
Yeah. She had enough to double time.
So yeah, love is complicated.
Yeah, back on track. You
Yeah,
said you had a
love
story. We
is-
kind of like totally.
Oh,
Jay, I keep like fucking
shit.
derailing you guys.
Yeah, I did it too. I'm sorry.
man, yeah, that caught me off guard about it, about the prediction.
Mm.
That's weird.
Man, what was that?
Damn it.
Yeah,
We forgot to.
Yeah, that's on me. I'm sorry,
Damn.
guys.
We'll get back to it. We were talking about love, and you were with a girl, and she left a note, or she left her purse and shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So
Yes.
she left her stuff, and then that was a whole thing. Like she was real flip floppy about a lot of things.
Oh,
So
did I meet this person?
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Did I meet this person?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, so we're on the same page.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Easy enough. So
Yeah.
flip flopping about the things. Oh,
Yeah,
we
but-
had this conversation.
But yeah, she left shit here, and I was just
Schools
like,
hurt my ass.
Yeah.
why do you don't gotta do that though? You know, you don't gotta leave shit.
That's
No, but they think that they do because it's almost like one of those mental things. Like for, like if a woman is the type of person where she could be like controlling and manipulative, then she can plant her own fucking ideas
Yeah.
to make you feel like you're wanted more by her, so that she can reach her end goal of whatever it may be. Whatever her
and my other
own-
theory about the leaving shit in like his room or like just places is that like
or she could have done it unintentionally completely.
yeah
Could've.
or here's another theory, she did it because if he had a multitude of chicks that he was talking to, and then like he brought a girl home from the bar and she's found the hair tie in the purse. I was like, what the fuck is this? And then it's like,
Dude,
Yeah,
What
oh
was
my
it?
God. You know how many times I'm driving my fucking car back when I was with my ex, and like there'd be a hair in my car. She's like, "Whose hair is this?" I'm
Yeah,
like,
me
"I don't
too.
fucking know." Like, I never cheated on her one time in my fucking
Yeah.
relationship with her, and like, yeah, I'm like, I don't know whose fucking hair this is.
Yeah.
It's probably yours. Probably yours.
You know what I said?
I don't have blonde hair. You might have one strand, and that's why it fell out.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
Just have one blonde hair.
Looking into it too
There was a
hard.
story.
Like Hickey's marking your territory. Yeah, that's another thing.
Wow.
There was this funny story that I had. A very funny thing I said. I had my ex come over visit me at my old place, and she's in the bathroom, comes storming out. She's like, "There's a hair in your bathroom. What bitch has been here?" Blah blah blah. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I don't fucking know. Like, I haven't cheated, nothing like that. And I'm like, I have no idea. Is it yours? Like, you've been here like a couple days, whatever. And she's like, no, it's not mine. It's not red, or I think it was red or something like that. And I'm like, then I don't know. It was probably the previous tenants.
Yeah, I mean, goddamn.
like, I haven't cleaned the bathroom.
Really?
Like,
When you get put into a spot like that and you're genuinely telling the truth and they keep egging it, and it's like, come on, man. What are you trying to get from me? You know what I mean? Like, you want me to admit that I'm cheating on you when I know I'm not? Like is that what you really want?
Do you want to argue or something?
That's exactly what it feels like, man. And that's what I know I'm not going to tolerate with in another woman.
Yes.
Because if you ask me a question, I'm supposed to be truthful with you. Now, it might hurt you if I told you that I cheated on you, but I'm not that person. I'm not that type of person. I'm not going to do that. But like, is that what you want to know? I'll tell you the truth, whatever it may be. If it hurts you, it hurts you. I'm sorry, but leave it alone after that.
Yeah.
Like, if I tell you the truth, stop asking about it. You don't need to have this fucking mood your entire fucking day.
Yeah.
You know, this shit mood that you deal with, and then that, you know, it puts it on us. And it's like, you ask her a simple question, and it's like, one word answer, snarky.
Why look for shit that's wrong?
Yeah. I mean,
if everything's going great,
I understand if you find something, because like if you find something, like, look, okay, put yourself in her position though, I guess, where it's like you find something and it's not yours at all. Like let's say you have an Xbox, but you find a PlayStation controller at her house, and you're like, that ain't mine. And you're like, whose PlayStation controller is this? And she'll be like, it's my kid's. You're like, oh, okay. But like, would you really believe that? You would think you'd believe it?
No, I wouldn't believe it.
I mean, if your kid has a PlayStation, you would.
Yeah,
like to give the
but
benefit of the doubt.
I would give the benefit of the doubt.
I don't.
I mean, until I fucking see it. If I fucking see something that I know, I'm not going through a bitch's phone.
No.
Okay? I will never do that. Now, if you're texting, and I look over and see something, I might say something.
See something, say something.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Speaking of that, there was a bomb threat at the shipyard a couple weeks ago.
Whoa.
Not a bomb threat, but it was a bag that was found on the ground at fucking 3:20 or some shit, like right before 3:30 when everybody leaves.
Oh.
And everybody in that whole fucking area had to stay behind until they fucking cleared everything out and, you know, got to the root of whatever it was. They had to fucking bomb dogs or all that bullshit because somebody saw a fucking book bag on the ground. You know how many times there's fucking bags on the ground at the yard, man? Like, I could have ridden past Anthrax 30 times and not even known it.
Yeah.
There's people put their bags on the ground all the time. Like, especially in some of these buildings, you know, where they got the toolboxes and shit. They put their bag next to the toolbox. And it's like, do you really think that you need to call in security and be like, hey, there's a strange bag next to the toolboxes where everybody else puts their bags? Like, and that forced everybody to stay at work until 4:30, 5 o'clock. Off the clock.
Oh, off the
fuck
clock?
that.
I would have stayed clocked in.
That. You know, I was talking to my buddy at work and like talking about the
These
job
chairs
and all that
suck.
shit.
They hurt.
Yeah, these
Is
chairs
that
suck.
I was talking to him about like the job and like the pros and cons and
You're talking to Tanner about it?
No, I was talking to a guy at work.
Oh, okay.
I was
Yeah.
just like, why am I here?
You're here to collect a nice paycheck and build ships, motherfucker.
Yeah, great ships. Great
All right,
ships.
so Kit says, these are words of wisdom. A thief has the biggest lock. If they can get you on the defensive, then you're too busy proving your innocence to accuse them of anything.
I like that.
I'll tell you what, man.
That's a good one.
Somebody take a picture of that. Somebody screen grab that and send it to me.
Wait, say that
You
one
can
more
take a
time.
photo on your phone.
I don't want to.
Say that one more time.
A thief has the biggest lock. If they can get you on the defensive, then you're too busy proving your innocence to accuse them of anything.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I like that. That's actually quite a wise comment.
It's very, Kit's not an old man, but he's an old man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's one of those like old souls.
We're in the wrong gen.
That's why he likes
I love
American muscle
him, man.
engines inside of Japanese cars.
Yeah. Yeah. He's like, fuck these goddamn rice burners. I'm putting a fucking Chevy motor in it.
Yeah. Chevy.
Kit's
Built
fucked,
for
man. Kit, he's
I said that just to provoke him.
he's a real one, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like-
Actually, I think the swap would be better if it was a Coyote motor.
Oh.
I'm literally saying these things to provoke him.
Jesus. You're about to get him. You're about to get him.
buttons can I
Just
push?
old balls.
Yeah, you probably got those too.
You
I'm
know
sure.
He said won't fit.
Oh,
Yeah, it's because
so
it's
he's
got too
trying-
many balls for it.
Too much power. Too many horses.
Yeah, too many horses.
You ever
in
tried
that car.
cramming 600 horses in a fucking
Spurs.
Honda S2000?
I know Kid has.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what'd be even cooler? A Cummins.
Oh my god! Can you imagine a fucking S2000 rolling coal?
It'd be sick as fuck.
Just fucking.
I wanted to do
shooting
that
like
with my
smoke.
Passat. I wanted to diesel
Kid's
swap.
car would be two-tone at the end of that day.
yeah,
Damn.
a Cummins, like a 4BT Cummins motor out of like a bread band, like a big ass turbo.
Jesus.
Oh, it'd be sick. Oh, big old fucking manual truck transmission in there. Fucking Kid's towing his house with his S2000.
Oh,
Yeah, time to move.
If you didn't know, I dropped the Honda.
They lower the truck.
Yeah, I saw that on Snapchat.
Lowered the Honda Ridgeline.
Would have to tube chassis the front end.
Do it.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, why not?
Take
Do
it from
it,
a guy
man.
who can't afford to do it. Do it.
Do it.
Yeah. 4BT swap. Yeah, we
Yeah, I
lowered
saw
it.
y'all cut the springs.
Yeah,
Y'all are fucking just.
it was one of those things we were looking at.
Don't tell Wayne.
Hey Wayne, Tanner and Tyler cut the springs. Oh my
and
god.
Jacob. We got the front end done in like an hour.
I refuse to say that guy's name.
Jacob?
Does Jacob watch this?
No.
All right.
No,
I might not. I was tell him, come get your tools.
He already did.
only
did?
people with good brains could watch something like this.
No, I don't think that's true either.
That's true.
When did he get his?
I read at a
Alright.
fucking 7th grade level.
What's the book you reading? What is it called?
I
keep forgetting.
Dawn at Se- no, it's called Sex
Dawn at Sex. Sex at Dawn.
Yeah, Sex at Dawn. They have another one. It's like Sex After Dark. Not the same people. It's written by someone. It's like a counter. It's like a counter book to this one, saying that monogamy
is
everything.
right.
Yeah, it's like monogamy is everything. Be monogamous. Don't fuck everybody. This one's like, yeah, if you want to fuck everybody, but you love one person, have the conversation.
You know, it's a very that topic is so like interesting.
Yeah.
I don't have at this point, I guess, right now in my life, I don't feel like I have like a belief on it all. Hey man.
Motherfucker just
Making me wet.
literally, I have water on me now.
You know, I think
Were you the Wicked Witch of the West?
Yeah.
I think it's such an
Well,
extremely
no, obviously not because I shower 10,000 times. a
an
day.
extremely interesting topic though, really.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you can really go down each and every avenue of that and still come to this. Well, for me, anyways, I could still come to the same conclusion of not knowing exactly how I feel about it.
Yeah,
You know,
I agree with that.
like I like the idea of being with one woman,
Mhm.
but I also like the idea of being able to fuck whoever I want.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird. And
And that's like what the book talks about. Is like if you love one specific person, but then it's like the emotional versus like physical cheating thing. But like if you love that one person, and at the end of the day, you might go bang fucking stripper Sally, but you come back to your wife that you love, and she went out and banged Chad Bradley, but it was solely a physical thing. If you could mentally cope with that and have the conversation,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah. However, if a girl that I was with banged a guy named Chad Bradley, over.
It'd have to be Brad Chadley.
If it was Brad Chadley, Chad Bradley, Braxton Hills or something, done. You know,
Yeah.
done. Just because I hate those names.
Such a great time.
Oh, don't even get started.
Yes, get started, baby.
Oh my god.
We're gonna fire up the Honda motor.
So Justin and Tyler's about to masturbate.
He's gonna go upstairs and crank one out.
There's
God.
now
His dick is all callous.
I believe that it's all right to have.
Why is it always a Chad?
Same reason why it's always a Karen.
Yeah.
I believe that a girl could have a guy friend, in certain, situations,
Yeah.
right?
Go on.
But there was a point where I actually was with a girl, and she had a guy friend named Chad.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yep. Last name Bradley.
And
Chad was
fuck
gay.
that guy.
Chad was
Fuck that guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
fuck that guy.
fuck Chad.
Now what?
Fuck Chad.
Yeah, fuck
Okay.
Chad.
Was
So,
she fucking Chad?
in the end,
It
yeah.
doesn't even matter.
well, it was such a. I thought everything was going
Chad's
great,
here.
and next thing you
have to
know, it all started out where apparently they lived on the same street, and
So Chad's getting that convenience puss.
and after they got off the bus together, they were really good friends to where they hugged a lot, and I was like, yeah, no,
I had female friends that I would
that
hug all
don't
the time.
sit right.
I have female friends that I hug all the time.
I have female
Well-
friends that I hug. Yeah,
Don't mean I'm fucking them.
that's
Right,
true.
right.
It just doesn't appear. It doesn't give a good aesthetic.
Yeah, no.
But it starts somewhere.
So
Yeah.
you I guess believe in monogamy, right? Where it's like you get with a chick and that's your woman, you're her man.
Mhm.
Nobody else can interfere with that ever for the rest of time.
Read
right?
the book.
Yeah.
Read the book.
Read the book.
Read the book.
That's interesting. I mean, that's how I felt about life. You know what I mean? Until that whole fucking thing you sent me, and I'm like, oh, goddamn, that's so crazy.
Read the book.
Yeah, I'll read the book, but it's such a
Kid says finger friends. I like
so.
it. I haven't even met this dude.
What if you find out that you get with this new chick, right? And she has the idea of being poly and whatnot, and you know about it. You know about it, but you're not sure about how you feel about it, but you like this girl. So you give it, a little bit of time or whatnot, and then you find out that she is fucking this dude every single day when you leave to go to work. And you're barely getting to fuck her because Chad is tearing it to pieces all day long. And then when you get home, she's like, oh, I can't, my pussy's swollen, blah, 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 whatever the fuck,
Right.
And then you realize that, she always is ready to go eat dinner. You know what I mean? You end up being the one that being her sugar daddy and pampering her and doing all this shit, but you're barely getting some puss. It's like you're getting it once or twice a week. Meanwhile, Chad's just thrusting every day. And Chad, you find out, doesn't have a job at all. Your girl, you already know, doesn't have a job. So that's why she can get torn up by Chad Bradley all day, every day.
I have something crazy. So Josh just called me.
Hold on, can you remember this? Hold on on this real quick. So,
I'm not gonna forget it.
Okay, good.
Yeah, she almost got killed.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
Is she okay right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wrong way driver on the highway.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That
scary.
guy probably had a girl just break up with him and said, fuck it.
Yeah. He found out that his girl was using him for money.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting at. So it's how would you feel about something like that?
What?
You're with it. Oh man, this is so much.
Well,
You missed a lot. I was able to
I
really
guess it kind of
get out a lot.
depends.
You're saying if a
Like,
girl's
if-
with you, you're using her for the cash?
Yeah, barely fucking you, but she doesn't have a job and she's fucking Chad Bradley every single day. He's plowing it up. But you're getting some once or twice a week, maybe.
Mad.
But she's always ready to go and eat dinner on your dime and all
Mad
that
as
shit.
fuck.
You know what I mean?
Mad as fuck.
Yeah. But you find out, though, later or after that she's been fucking Chad Bradley every single day. You don't know.
You later find
Yeah,
out.
yeah. You
Oh,
don't know about
no.
this at first. I might have said that at the beginning, but you don't know about this.
I'm suing.
You're suing?
I'm suing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'd be mad.
It's crazy.
I'd be
I know.
heated. I'd be very
It's
heated.
crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like
Because I feel like you gotta be open
I
with your.
definitely
You were?
Yeah.
I feel like I was definitely in something like that at one point.
You gotta be open with your partner, and like I think you said before, there's so many like
She doesn't want to. They don't want to be open though, because they know you got that bread, and they know that you're going to put some food on the table or take her to a place that's going to put food on the table.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
And then
like,
you're going
in
to take her
general.
home, and she's going to be like, "I can't do anything tonight." And blah blah. You got to go home, and you go home, and she's like, "Chad, I need you to come over and plow me." Like,
Chad's like, did he make dinner?
no, but I brought home leftovers.
Chad's like, where'd you guys go, Ruth Chris?
No,
Good, I'll be
I'm
there
like-
in 10 minutes. I'd be fucking
Bro.
pissed.
Can you imagine?
She's like, oh, yeah, I just want a steak to bring home. It'll be okay. And you're like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I got you, babe.
yeah.
Thinking, yeah, I'm gonna get me some tonight. And then
Yeah.
you get there, and she's like, give you a little peck on the cheek, and you're like, "No, we're about to make out." She's like, "No, I can't. I've got a
tired."
toothache." You know, it's some stupid shit. I'm tired. Yeah. I'm tired. I ate too much. I can't do anything. I got gas bubbles.
And you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll see.
Fuck
I'll
the
see.
farts right out of your head. That's another thing we talked about at work the other day. I'm sorry, real quick. One of the guys at work said something about like he was like, "I'll fuck a girl and she could fart all over me. I don't give a fuck." Blah, blah. And I was like, you know what? It would be successful.
What?
Kid said, Tyler is the subcontractor doing all the hard work. Chad is the shipyard worker watching Tyler, and he's getting all the shipyard bennies. Yeah,
Bro,
that's good.
Corey called me today, and I
talked to him briefly too.
Yeah, I canceled the call with him, and I said, "I'll hit you back in a minute. I'm working." He was like, "Motherfucker, you just posted on Facebook." I'm like, "Stop!"
Oh yeah, when I fucking text
Corey
you,
is Chad.
When I fucking text you and you don't reply, I immediately hop on Facebook and I'm like, was able to share a meme 2 minutes ago, but can't text me back, huh? Must be working real hard there.
Man, I tell you what, sometimes we do be busting our ass at the yard, man.
Yeah, by laughing at memes.
Yeah.
You dumbasses on Facebook.
I literally laughed my ass off at a meme like earlier in the week, and I started sliding out of my chair because it was just a killer.
Yeah.
It was just an absolute heater. And I slid out of my chair and hit the ground. And the guys are looking at me like, "What the fuck is wrong with that crazy white boy?" Because I'm the only white guy. I'll show you the meme.
Let me pause this. This shit. Do you remember like?
I need glasses. Holy fuck!
I need glasses.
As I say, more like 15 memes. Yes, I know. Have you seen this? Like where the guy's like, TikTok is when you're
Just
such a.
take like a random picture and add like a ton of bass
There you
boost
go.
to it, and you would literally just start burst out laughing. TikTok has ruined your sense of humor.
Oh, why? Oh man!
So dumb.
Let me see that again.
Is that a French
I
fry?
could just take like a random picture and add like a ton of bass boost to it, and you would literally just start burst out laughing. TikTok has ruined your sense of
It's a baguette, everybody. Okay, look. So this is the meme that set it for me.
Okay.
Okay, there was a bunch of things that led up to, but this one set me off, and I don't know why. I know why, but just. You see the name that he saved her as?
Yeah.
Bro. Oh my god. Oh, Kit just. Oh, this was another one.
Yeah, I've seen
That came the next one. So that one was like, damn. Kit just sent me a TikTok.
Oh, you gotta send Kit this TikTok then. 'Cause this shit.
Oh, yeah, we saw this the other. He sent this to everybody.
See, this is what I imagine Tyler's girlfriend's gonna have to deal with.
I've told you so many times to stop nutting on all the towels.
I did not nut on any towels.
That thing just
Well, you
disintegrated.
on this one?
No, I didn't.
This sock?
What? I don't even wear heels.
Take a shower. Is this what you do with your guys' nights? Look how stiff the dog is.
Okay, he walked into it.
Okay, he walked into it.
You know, I watched something about different kinds of
Can you send that to
laughing
me?
people.
I am gonna send that out. That's a good one. That's a
I
really
watched thing,
funny
it was
meme.
like a different type of laughing people, and one of them was people that run away.
Yeah, wait, it's one of the.
Hey, look, I start dying of laughter at that meme that I showed you guys.
Yeah.
And the guys at work are like, what is so fucking funny? And then they don't even know what I'm laughing at. But
They're laughing.
they start dying because of my laugh. And it's
Yeah.
like, I stop laughing and I'm looking at them and they're like dying of laughter. I'm like, what are y'all laughing at? And they're like, you laughing, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, I'd be sending like some of the dumbest shit to the guys I work with too. Like I'm sure they're sick and tired of me. I have a group chat.
Oh man, I have a group chat too called Betty White Group because I'm the only white guy. So I named the group chat Betty White because they say I learned this actually from
what
them.
is this one?
Like, white people will do something.
Oh yeah, because of our job. Hold on, I gotta restart this because of our job.
The missile knows where it is at all times. It knows this because it knows where it isn't. By subtracting where it is from where it isn't, or where it isn't from where it is, to a position where it isn't, and arriving at a position where it wasn't, it now is.
That's the fucking funniest thing in the world. Or there's this one. This is one of my favorite all-time.
We're not gonna watch TikToks on this fucking podcast. I love
I
this.
think I'll use my credit card. Do you guys have anything non-dairy? Anything gluten?
That's a good one. I love that.
Yeah, that's a good one. So like that's the shit I send to my colleagues, and they're like, "Bro, you need to stop."
You have an addiction.
They're like, what do you do at your house all day? I'm like, well, I take care of my child, and then when he goes to sleep, I clean, and then I watch fucking TikToks.
Now Kent's just sending me TikToks. God damn it.
Hey, it's Tyler.
Hey now.
It's a Corgi fucking a fucking chicken doll.
See, he loves that.
Oh, he is getting it. Oh my god.
Wow.
Watch him get tired. You can tell when he nutted, dude. He was like,
the last couple of pumps.
Oh, let me show you the.
That shit's so funny.
Damn it, man. We're doing this on the podcast.
No, I think I've run out of things to say. Dog's named Chad.
Dog's named Chad. Yes.
Oh my god, I've run out of things. So.
All right.
Do you have another
This one
killer
right here.
name?
That's a killer.
Yes, I saw you shared that on fucking Facebook.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I
this
know.
man is an absolute menace to society.
Yeah. What about this one? This is funny.
It says KFC drive-through lady and for your side, and it's a photo of Future, and it says me. Nah, she ain't hungry. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I'm out of stuff to
What
talk
else?
about.
What else were we talking? What else were we going to talk about?
Well, in the thing, it talks about how honey packs have improved your sex life.
I mean, it hasn't improved. It just makes it like.
It makes it better.
Weren't we talking about this last week with Corey? He said there's like a supplement that you can take that makes your road size gigantic.
You can get it from like Vitamin Shop. I gotta text him what it is. I forgot about that. I want to test that out with the honey pack. Make a fucking concoction of fucking stuff for my cock.
A concoction.
Yeah. I want to make that fucking super load, super hard cock.
Well, once you do, you gotta tell us.
Yeah. Oh, of course. I need a Google review.
Of course. Actually, next weekend I won't be here. The weekend after that, I will take some on the podcast, and then I'll go jerk off in the bathroom and put a hole through your ceiling.
If I walked into my bathroom and saw a fucking hole in the ceiling that was dripping with nut, I would be fucking furious.
The images. I don't need the images.
Oh man, I'm gonna take a video of it. It's gonna sound like an F-22 taking off.
God, those things shake your whole body.
Yeah, y'all are gonna feel it too in the bathroom.
Yeah, the house falls down because Wade is just jerking off. There's like one little pedestal toilet and comes.
Oh man.
You open the door, it just floods out.
When you showed that TikTok of the girl who was bitching about all the shit, she kept throwing things on the ground and it kept shattering like glass. Like
she'd like throw it, it would be like stiff. Yeah,
I can imagine throwing a fucking a towel on the fucking ground and it shattering like glass.
Couldn't
Every moral fiber of that towel.
I saw one that
disintegrating.
was like, after you move back in with your parents after being out of the house for 15 years, and you find the sock underneath the bed that you forgot about, and it says, "Hi, Dad." Oh, what's this say? Sounds like Jake Break when he's nuts.
Yo,
Oh, my
that shit's so
Lord.
loud. Nowadays they don't do the Jake brake, the air Jake brakes. They do the engine Jake brake.
Yeah.
So it's a lot quieter.
Mhm.
You're still not allowed to drive with your Jake brake activated through residential neighborhoods.
That's dumb.
Yeah, you can't do that.
disrupt the general populace.
We need new chairs.
Yeah. You're just not realizing this?
No, that's what I was saying. Like the first 17 episodes of this fucking thing, I'm like an hour in, and
I mean,
my ass
they're
is
beautiful. They're beautiful
Yeah,
chairs.
we refinished these ourselves, actually.
Nice and
Like,
standing.
they are pretty.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's nice and warm now.
Jesus,
but,
when you hit it, it sounds like a metal drum. Yeah, man. Yeah, like a bongo. Yeah.
Yeah, these chairs suck. We need
But-
better bar stools.
Man.
Maybe we
So-
just get like cushions for them.
Yeah.
We get like little donut cushions,
My
like
butt
from
all
Shameless,
hurts.
you know?
Yeah.
You know the scene I'm referring to in
Yes.
Shameless? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm thinking? Those airplane fucking neck pillows. Just put those on like a little toilet seat type
Oh,
deal.
that-
I bruised my tailbone in middle school, and I had to sit on a donut.
A donut.
It was like, oh, Tyler got ass fucked.
What kind of donut? Like a Krispy Kreme?
No, it was like a plastic, like
Yeah, it's like an inflatable.
inflatable donut, and
How to? Okay.
someone popped it would have been so.
While you were sitting on it.
I was sitting on
Ooh, so it re-broke your collarbone or your tailbone?
It
Collarbone. You know you love collarbones. Yo, that motherfucker acting like you just put a spider on him, dude.
You almost punched me.
Last week we learned Tyler is absolutely afraid of collarbones.
I have a phobia.
Oh, wow.
He almost punched me.
Wow.
I almost made a really calm, mild-mannered dude resort to violence.
We don't want to see that guy, remember?
Oh my god.
So how'd you break your tailbone?
So
Bruised it.
I had a friend, Chrissy, and
Chris. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
It was
one.
and she had one of I guess she like broke her foot or something like that. She had a boot on,
Mhm.
and I did something. I forget what it was. I did something to piss her off,
Oh.
and she thought it was a great idea to kick me with her boot, and
I
it
wish you'd be
bruised my
broken
tailbone.
Damn.
Yeah.
Eye for an eye.
Eye for an
Eye
eye.
for a chocolate eye.
Like for years, man. Like it was so like I couldn't do it, like after it like healed, I couldn't do like sit-ups because when you're in gym, I couldn't do sit-ups on like the hard floor. It was terrible. It was terrible.
Still
That's
can't-
rough.
I don't like doing
Yeah.
sit-ups.
Yeah, I don't like doing sit-ups either.
Yeah, someone popped
If
it,
you
though.
can't tell.
Yeah.
What's the craziest injury you've ever endured?
Cracked
That
my
one.
skull.
Cracked your skull?
Mhm.
What'd you do?
So that one.
The tailbone?
Yeah.
Cracked your skull. How'd you crack your skull?
What do you want? Which story?
The truth.
Well, there's two stories. There was one time when I was
You
like
can't
really
handle
when
the
I was
truth.
like really little. Right, this might explain why I'm kind of retarded sometimes. I was being pushed on a swing by my uncle, and I fell off the swing. And there was a board with a nail in it, and I fell and hit my head on the nail.
Damn.
Yeah, cracked it.
Jesus.
And my mom's not really good with like situations like that. She kind of just screams.
I remember you telling me about the time that you got cut open on a jetty or something at the beach.
Yes, yeah.
And
On
she
my
was
leg.
like,
Yeah,
she was
right.
like, "How much is it going to cost for the ambulance ride?" And he was
the ambulance driver's like, I don't know, like
$2
$4
grand.
$2 grand, $4 grand. She's like, I'll drive him.
That's when we found out how Jewish you are,
Yeah.
bro. I tell you what.
That's another funny story. My mom had she was seeing somebody, and she brought us all out to dinner, and we sat down at a table for 6, and it's me, my sister, and my mother, and I was like, why the fuck we need a table for 6? She's like, well, the person I'm seeing is showing up, and I was like, looked at the waiter, I was like, double Jack Coke, keep him coming. And he was like, and she was like, he'll have one, and I was like, I'm a fucking adult, keep him coming.
Yeah.
And I had like 3 or 4 of them before her friend showed up, so I'm like slaughtered.
Mhm.
We get the bill.
With more kids? Did he have kids too?
She had a son.
Oh yeah.
So this is like culture shock because
My
I'm
bad.
expecting a dude to show
Yeah,
up.
right,
and, like,
yeah.
And then
I forgot.
woman shows up with child. And she's like, "This is my partner," and I was like, "Oh."
Jack and Coke.
And I was like, thank God I had this alcohol in my system to cope with this. I was like, super talkative the whole night. We get the bill. Mom's like, oh, this is kind of pricey. I was like, oh, I'll pay for it. So I snatched the bill out of her hand kind of rudely. I look at it. It's like $186 at a diner.
And you had $200 in your pocket
And I was like,
until next week.
and she's like, no, Tanner, I want to pay for it. And I was like, what the fuck? Do Jews own this place? The lady across the table, her partner was Jewish.
Oh my fucking God.
I wasn't told.
What a great impression her son makes.
Yeah.
So how do you like my kids? I fucking hate the one. The girl, I kind of like her.
Yeah. And so my mom was like, oh, Tanner, go outside. So I went outside. I'm out there smoking my Marlboro Red 100 that I ripped the filter off of because,
Yeah.
whatever.
Jesus.
I'm cool. Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
you.
nah, man, unfiltered cigarettes are the way cowboys do it, baby. You just,
I used to
every
smoke
now and
Cowboy
again.
killer.
I used to smoke the unfiltered
Yeah,
Luckies.
the Camels. Oh, the Duckies.
Luckies. Not the Duckies.
No, I thought.
Quack,
Oh,
quack.
no, I'm thinking of something else.
I'm
Not
talking about,
Duckies either.
I'm talking about the unfiltered Lucky Strikes. It's the first cigarette I ever had. So I'm outside smoking this Marlboro that I just ripped the filter off. It tastes way better. And she comes outside and she's like, I can't believe you just did that. And I was like,
Can't believe
I was
you've
like,
done
I was
this.
like, yeah, exactly. I was like, what do you mean? She's like, my partner is Jewish. And I was like, and this is why you don't invite strangers out without giving your son, daughter a preface.
Yeah, I need a little bit of a fucking, an intro before we go right into this book.
Yeah, and it was like being slapped into the middle of a book, and then somebody's like, all right,
Nice little
what happened in the
summary.
beginning? And you're like, oh.
Yeah,
You haven't
Yeah.
read all class, and you'd like read the cover and watched a review on YouTube.
you read the
and
back, and you're like getting the synapses. You're like, okay, and then you have to write a 4-page report. And you're like, start sweating
And then-
like Jordan Peele.
and then you have to like cram read most of it. You're like skimming pages. And
Yeah.
okay, fucking Lenny dies in front of a sunset.
Lenny, what is that from? Lenny, the character.
Of Mice and Men.
To Kill a Mockingbird.
No.
Oh, it is of Mice and Men.
Yeah.
That's right, because there was a mouse.
Are you gonna be rabbits?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah,
Man, what a
because he
fucking
kills
book
that girl.
was.
Yeah.
You remember when they made us read books over the summer?
Yeah. Oh god, it was fucking.
Ugh.
And you have to like have a reading list. I would just like fill
I didn't
out.
read till like the week before school.
They gave you the list of shit to read, and none of it was good.
Yeah.
And you're like, what if I want to read my own book?
Yeah.
Like-
what if I want to read Sex at Dawn, but they're like, you got to
Yeah.
read like Sex at Midnight.
yeah. And then can you imagine having reading that book and then doing the report for that and having to read your report the first week
So
of school?
all I've
amongst
gathered out of
everybody?
this book is gorillas have small cocks.
Yeah, no, reading the report that you wrote, like a good report of it, to the class in your 9th grade year when everybody's new to each other,
Yeah.
kind of thing, and now everybody knows that you just want to fuck everybody else.
Oh, that's flipping. Well, no, it's so funny because I took psychology in my senior year, and she was like, "We're gonna learn about Freud and all these different fucking people, right?" And then this dude's like, they're like talking about how they like Pavlov's dogs and stuff, how they're like tormenting these dogs and like ringing the bell, food, saliva, the whole thing. Like, we figured this out. Like, okay, cool. So me and like 3 buddies, we said, "Oh, we're gonna fuck with her." It was like psychology class. How could you not fuck with her?
Yeah,
And so we started like hiding shit around her room, or like moving things around, and like we would like make these little clay snails and like put them places when she would leave. And then by the end of the year, she's like, "I don't know who the fuck has been putting all these fucking snails in my room."
why snails?
I don't know.
Easy to make with clay.
Yeah, you just like roll them up, you know.
I would have done slugs.
Yeah. Yeah. And she was like, "I don't know who the fuck."
Y'all put shells on these slugs.
Yeah. Who the fuck has been hiding these slugs around my classroom all year, but I can't stop finding them? And I was like, interesting. She's like, and then she pulls out this desk drawer. There's a shoebox in it. It's like a bigger shoebox. It was like for, I don't know, some boots or something. And she dumps all of the slugs that she had found at that point out and is like, somebody's going to own up to this. And everybody else in the class is like staring at me and my 2 buddies. And they're like, and I'm like, I don't know who could possibly have done this.
Yeah, I'm not that artistic.
And then my 2 friends are like, we have no idea. They're like giggling. And I'm like, fuck, we're mid. And we gotta bail. Abort. And she's like, all right, you 3 stay after class. And she was like, why did you do this? And I'm like, I totally just like, I was like, psychology class. I wanted to see like how damaging finding these things around your classroom was to your psyche. And she was like, I am absolutely enraged and impressed that you came up with this idea. And I was like, yeah,
A plus.
She's like, you're still getting a D. And I was like, fuck.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
When
That
you,
woman hated me.
when you started talking about like raging and spiraling out of control kind of thing,
Oh.
it brought me to the fact that I realized last night I was playing Call of Duty with Chris, and we were flying in a helicopter. Well, I was flying the helicopter, and he was on the gunner.
Mm-hmm.
And when the helicopters get disabled now in Call of Duty, they literally start to do barrel rolls, and they fly upside down
really?
and shit. And it did that, and I'm like, bail, 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 bail. I was like, telling him to get the fuck out of that helicopter, dude. And like, we jumped out and then got our fucking asses wrecked. But
Yeah.
bail.
Yeah. Bail.
In case you didn't know, we're actually upside down in a helicopter. You gotta go.
Yeah.
You gotta get the fuck out of there, man.
Yeah. Well, what else, Tyler? You got anything else?
Just that burp, really.
Yeah.
So, you got anything?
Yeah, no, I think we're good. I think
Yeah,
I'm good.
I think that was a good one. I think that was a fun
Yeah.
one.
I think it's cool how like we always manage to make it work without a guest.
Yeah.
Like, of course, somehow or another. But like that's just, I guess, like the kind of connection that we all have with each
Yeah.
other, where it's like we can all. Talk
I like
about
basically
whatever.
the memes you share are the ones that I'm about to share, and like I'll be
Yeah.
like, oh, I gotta send this to Wade, and then I look at who fucking shared it, and I'm like, god damn it,
Damn it! It was Wade.
I've noticed, like, throughout the whole time, I look at the screen, and it just, the one thing that pops out is this shiny fucking head of mine just glowing.
Oh yeah. The Jeremy McGrath.
Can we like actually next time your hair grows in? Can we actually do a proper cul-de-sac?
I'll get a barber over here.
Because I'm gonna be like, oh,
I'll
there's
get
all
him
this
to come with a
progress.
straight blade and a heated towel,
The burp smells
and
fucking
he'll give
gross.
you the works.
Mm-hmm. Heated towel sounds.
Oh, it's
that's
wonderful.
Yeah.
The first time I ever had one though was terrible because it was this girl and she was like doing my head or whatever. She was like massaging me and all this shit after she done shaved it, and then she was like, "All right, I'm gonna go get the towel ready." I said, "All right, cool." She came back with the towel and put it on my head, and it was like lava.
Yeah.
And it hurt so bad. And she was like, "Is this too hot?" And I'm like, "No, it's not too hot."
Well, over in the desert, every time you get your hair cut, they massage you afterward.
In the
They
desert?
take their hands like this, like spread their fingers apart, and they like tap it, turn. They like go like this on the back of your head, and then they like rub your shoulders, rub your neck, and like massage your whole back after a haircut. And I'm like, I just paid this guy $11 to cut my hair, and I was like, man, I should give this guy like a tip. And I noticed everybody else was like $2, $3. I gave the guy like $10 on top of that because I was like, man, I got a whole fucking massage, and then I realized they're all doing it, and I was like, I got fucking gypped.
No. You got Egypt.
Yeah. No, they would like do that thing
You
on the
said the
back,
desert.
and my first time seeing it, I was like, man, I don't want that fucking shit. And then it's
Right.
like a cultural thing, I guess, and so they like beat
Really
on,
interesting.
and it was really nice. Yeah, just
Oh wow, that sounds like beating cheeks.
yeah, it does. And I was like, damn.
That's crazy.
And then I would go have like some lamb kebab or something, and that was great. Thank you, Kit.
Oh, wait a second. He said you're welcome. Did he send me something? No.
No, it was for the because remember you mentioned the whole haircut thing.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that wraps it up for tonight's episode.
And Wade's gonna say, tell somebody you love them.
Hit the like, subscribe button.
Hit that like, subscribe button, share it with your
Notification bell.
friends. Make sure you hit that notification bell, and most importantly, be somebody you love. Be somebody you love. Be sure to tell somebody you love them. Have a good night.
Oh, I totally like ruined your whole